Is nothing sacred? Baseball, the game we love, the game of peanuts and Cracker Jacks, is grappling with a demon. This isn't about strikeouts or stolen bases. It's about something darker, something that threatens the very soul of the sport: illegal gambling. The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, all now tainted by suspicion. Recent suspensions of MLB players have sent shockwaves through the league, exposing a hidden world where the love of the game collides with the allure of easy money. This isn't just about wins and losses. This is about the integrity of the game. It's about the fans who invest their hearts and souls into their teams. How can we believe in the purity of a home run, the brilliance of a strikeout, when the game itself might be rigged? This is a story about trust, betrayal, and the high cost of greed. It's a story that needs to be told. Gambling, once relegated to smoky back rooms and whispered conversations, has entered the mainstream. Fantasy leagues, online platforms, and legalized betting have blurred the lines. What was once taboo is now commonplace, a societal shift with unintended consequences. This easy access, while seemingly harmless, casts a long shadow on professional sports. The allure of quick riches, the adrenaline rush of a wager, it's a potent cocktail, even for those who seemingly have it all. Professional athletes, despite their fame and fortune, are not immune. The pressure to perform, the constant scrutiny, the fear of failure, it can drive them to make desperate choices with devastating consequences. The recent suspensions in MLB are not isolated incidents. They are symptoms of a larger problem, a creeping sickness threatening to erode the foundation of the sport. This isn't just about a few bad apples. It's about a system that needs to change, a culture that needs to be reevaluated. The recent suspensions sent shockwaves through the league, leaving fans and experts reeling. How could this happen? Who is to blame? These questions echo through every stadium, every sports bar, every living room where baseball holds a special place. David Ross, it's a betrayal. These players are role models to millions. Their actions have tarnished the game we love. Ross's words, heavy with disappointment and anger, reflect the sentiment of many within the sport. The suspensions, swift and decisive, demonstrate the league's commitment to addressing the issue. But is it enough? The damage, both reputational and emotional, is significant. The trust between fans, players, and the league has been fractured, and the road to recovery will be long and arduous. The specter of Pete Rose, arguably one of the greatest hitters of all time, hangs over the league. Banned from baseball for life in 1989 for betting on games, Rose's story serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of gambling. Rose's ban, a permanent stain on his legacy, divided fans and sparked debates that continue to this day. Some believe he deserves forgiveness, while others maintain that his actions irrevocably damaged the integrity of the game. Regardless of where one stands on Rose's legacy, his case underscores the seriousness with which MLB treats gambling. The rules are clear, the consequences severe. Yet, despite the cautionary tale of Pete Rose, players continue to succumb to the lure of the bet. The recent suspensions have peeled back the curtain on a world few fans ever see. Whispers of inside information, late-night phone calls, and unexplained changes in player behavior have plagued the league for years. These whispers, once dismissed as rumors, now carry the weight of truth. It's an open secret, confesses a former MLB clubhouse attendant, speaking on condition of anonymity. Players talk. They boast about their bets, their winnings. It's always there, lurking in the background. His words, delivered with a mix of resignation and fear, paint a picture of a league struggling to contain a growing problem. The pressure to win, the desire for an edge, it creates a breeding ground for illicit activities. And while the vast majority of players and staff remain above board, the actions of a few can tarnish the reputation of an entire league. The suspensions are not just abstract headlines. They represent real people whose lives have been upended, families torn apart, careers shattered, reputations ruined. The human cost of these scandals is immeasurable. One suspended player, a young pitcher with a promising future, sits in his darkened living room, his face etched with regret. "I made a mistake," he admits, his voice barely a whisper. "I got caught up in the moment. I never thought it would go this far." His story is not unique. The allure of easy money, the thrill of the gamble, can be intoxicating. But the consequences, as these players are now learning, can be devastating. Their stories serve as a stark reminder of the fragility of success and the high price of bad decisions. The suspensions have cast a long shadow over the league, creating an atmosphere of suspicion and distrust. Every pitch, every swing, every play is now subject to scrutiny. The innocence of the game, the joy of competition, has been tainted. Fans, once content to cheer for their teams, now find themselves questioning everything. Was that error intentional? Did that pitcher throw the game? The doubt, once a whisper, now roars in their ears, drowning out the cheers and jeers of the crowd. This suspicion, once it takes root, is difficult to eradicate. It breeds cynicism and disillusionment, threatening to erode the very fabric of the sport. In the wake of the suspensions, MLB has vowed to crack down, implementing stricter regulations and harsher penalties. The league, desperate to restore its image and protect the integrity of the game, is taking a zero-tolerance approach. "We will not allow the actions of a few to tarnish the game we love," declared MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred in a press conference. His words, firm and resolute, reflect the league's determination to eradicate gambling from baseball. Increased surveillance, background checks, and educational programs are just some of the measures being implemented. The league is sending a clear message: gambling will not be tolerated. The fight against gambling is not just the responsibility of the league. It's a collective effort that requires the participation of players, coaches, fans, and the media. Everyone has a role to play in protecting the integrity of the game. Player unions are conducting workshops, educating their members on the dangers of gambling and the importance of reporting suspicious activity. Teams are fostering a culture of transparency, encouraging players to speak out without fear of reprisal. The media, too, has a crucial role to play. By shining a light on the issue, raising awareness, and holding those in power accountable, the media can help create an environment where gambling is no longer tolerated. Despite the league's best efforts, the future remains uncertain. The allure of gambling, the ease of access, and the potential for enormous profits make it a difficult demon to exercise. The battle is far from over. The recent suspensions, while a step in the right direction, are a stark reminder of the challenges that lie ahead. The league must remain vigilant, constantly adapting its strategies to combat this ever-evolving threat. The future of baseball hinges on the league's ability to eradicate gambling from its midst. It's a fight for the soul of the sport, a fight that will require unwavering commitment and a collective effort from everyone involved. The challenge for MLB is to strike a delicate balance. How do you eradicate illegal gambling without alienating fans who enjoy the thrill of a legal wager? It's a question with no easy answers. The legalization of sports betting in many states has further complicated matters. While regulated betting can generate revenue for teams and leagues, it also normalizes gambling, making it more acceptable and accessible. MLB must find a way to embrace the positive aspects of legalized betting while mitigating the risks. Education, awareness, and clear boundaries are essential to ensuring that legal betting doesn't become a gateway to illegal activities. The recent suspensions in MLB are a stark reminder of the fragility of sports. They force us to confront an uncomfortable truth. The games we love are not immune to the corrupting influence of gambling. The fight against gambling is about more than just wins and losses. It's about safeguarding the soul of the game, preserving the innocence of competition, and ensuring that the roar of the crowd is a testament to athletic prowess, not a celebration of ill-gotten gains. The road ahead will be long and arduous, but the goal is clear: to protect the integrity of baseball for generations to come. It's a fight worth fighting, a fight that demands our unwavering attention and unwavering resolve.